Welcome everybody. We are back on a Monday stream. Be wrapping up this project soon, but right now we just have some time to prepare, final walk, and talk a little bit about what I have planned in the future. Last we left off, we had beaten both the 7th and 8th gyms, as well as made it all the way through Victory Road. Did a little bit of roundabout, meandering throughout multiple cities. I haven't done a whole lot since then. I don't even know if I've played, honestly. I have not. um, but this is just going to be a nice, calm, relaxing stream talking about different things. So, shout out to any lurkers in chat. Shout out to any VOD frogs who catch us in the future. And if you're here hanging out, happy to have you. We're going to dive right on into things. Back with Pokemon Fire Red. I predict that if I can get enough done today, in between now and Thursday will be the finale of the stream, or of the project. Thursday will be I will battle the Elite Four, I will battle the champion, and I will do the special addition to the project that I am excited for. I may do a bonus stream next Monday. I have not decided. It all depends, because I kind of want to start a new project on a day that I have longer to stream, so I may just do a bonus stream of Fire Red, or I may do a bonus stream of something else. I'm not entirely sure. See how that goes. I'd like to do a bonus stream of Fire Red, and I know I'm doing a kind of cleanup. This is a cleanup for preparation of the Elite Four. A bonus stream of Fire Red might include me just going about and catching a bunch of Pokemon. Maybe but I think I would kind of stray away from that depending on how much I get done between now and Thursday. So we're gonna hop right in, not waste any more time, and get the ball rolling. As we enter our house, where we last left off. It's where our journey began. It's where our journey will end. But for now, we have a bit of exploring to do, shall I say. Because if I open up the town map here, we have every area unlocked. We have not yet been in the power plant, so we will get to that today. But we have every area unlocked. We have everywhere we can go. And we have a team to train. If I back out and open up my team, we have our Blastoise, Primeape, Jolteon, Graveler, Fearow, and Snorlax. This will be the team we face the Elite Four with. This will be the team that becomes champions. But they've got a ways to go for that. So for now, we are going to use our Fearow to fly. And we're going to fly up to... where shall I go first? I suppose I could go to... That's Diglett's Cave, nothing there. Pokemon Tower, nothing there. I suppose let's go to Rock Tunnel, because we have the power plant to get to. If we happen to run all the way back up here and around the back of this grass here, we can go surfing. Let me see if I have a repel up. I don't remember if I do or not. I did not. And we have arrived. Let's train up a little bit here. We're gonna bring Graveler out. He'll be pretty good here. Hello, Mr. Scientist Man. Oh, Pokemaniac. He's wearing a lab coat, kind of sciencey. Quite a big level difference. See what we can do. Please don't have Earthquake. But yeah, I want to get everyone to mid 60s, thereabout, or early to mid 60s, probably 62. So anywhere between 60 and 62, I would be okay with. I know that's a lot of leveling up to do. I will do most of that leveling off stream, so that way you guys don't have to sit there and watch through me just running around and grinding up my Pokemon in Victory Road, or wherever I can, rather. But yeah, so I'll get what levels I can during the stream, and then between now and Thursday, I will do my due diligence to level them all up where we need them to be. But in we go. This is kind of an optional area, and you'll notice we have some items here. So definitely want to catch the, or definitely not catch, but definitely want to explore this area. Let's see what we got around here. Anything of note? Repels effects wore off. There are Pokemon that spawn in here. I'm not going to bother with them. Ah, there's an item there. Oh, it's not an item. It is indeed an Electrode. Yes, Electrode, very common for them to be appearing as Pokeballs on the floor, both Voltorbs and Electrodes. So that's a common theme we will see in games that have these Pokemon. It's a nice little gimmick. Go over here. There's a Thunderstone. So if you didn't buy one, you can find one there. Or if you still have a Pikachu you want to evolve, we can get that one there. Let's head down this way. TM25, it contains Thunder. Not a bad move. Definitely good if you don't get Thunderbolt from the casino. Or not casino, but Game Corner, but casino as well. So, its only problem is its accuracy. Very strong move, very inaccurate move. So we have two Pokeballs here. One all the way in this back corner, which is an Elixir. Good to have. And then one right here. And Protect. Very good move. We're going to be putting that on Snorlax. Actually, might not. I have to double check the moveset there. And this is the front here. So we have to find out more about how to get around here. Bit of a maze. That's okay, I enjoy mazes. Well, there's another Electrode here. How interesting. What could this machine be? Best not to mess around with it. Wise words. Go around this way. Nothing back here. Anything up here? Nothing up here. Anything up here? Repels Vex wore off. Yes, indeed. Here is Zapdos, the legendary bird. But if we go out here, I think it's here. Where is it? Ah, I knew it was gonna be. Yeah, that's a way out. So, not a big area, but a decent area. However, we will be coming back for Zapdos later on. I do not intend to try to catch it now. So, now we can take our leave from the power plant. We can always come back here later on. And I think I cleared Mountain Moon. Diglett's Cave didn't have anything. Viridian Forest I cleared. I think the only thing that's left is to clear Victory Road. So I will be working my way backwards from Victory Road, and I'll be trying to battle as many trainers as I can this time around, and getting a ton of items. Just make sure that all the correct Pokemon are in the correct order. Ah, Poison Point. Wild Steenie in chat for anyone who wants to try to catch it. Bag. We're going to use one of our full restores here on Vero. There we are. Full restores, best healing item in the game. Cures all status ailments and restores a Pokemon to max HP as long as it is not fainted. If it's fainted, it won't do anything. So it's not a cure-all, but works pretty well. So we'll just try to clear this level by level. Make our way back to the beginning here, if I can. Did I not spray my repel? Oh, right, it's because... Oh, so, interesting fact about repels. If your Pokemon is not the highest level, or not higher level than others, repels will not work. If they're a high level Pokemon, they can still attack, so to speak. So technically I should be leading with Blastoise, but... Right here. Let me see here. Around you to grab this item. And then Pokemon. Switching Graveler. Bag. I only have a few max potions. Do I have other hyper potion? That'll work. Yeah, to talk more about the future of my content creation, I will be moving on to the Hoenn region with the Pokemon Sapphire, or I think next is Pokemon Emerald. No? I have to double check. I think it's Pokemon Sapphire is next, or Pokemon Emerald is next. One of the two. I will double check and decide. Alright, Pokemon, I want Graveler to be in the front, so I face this dude. But yeah, one of those two games, Hoenn games, I believe it's Pokemon Sapphire and then Pokemon Emerald. And then after those, I will be going into the Generation 4 games, starting with the remakes of the Generation 2 games, Soul Silver, and then I believe I'm playing Diamond? Or might be playing Pearl, and then Platinum. Payday. And then after that, we'll move on to Generation 5, which will be the Black and White games, and then Black 2 and White 2. And then Generation 6, we will cover Omega Ruby, since we are not covering Ruby with the other games. So, since we're not covering Ruby with the Generation 3 games, and then we will cover Pokemon Y, I believe. And then Generation 7 will consist of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Ooh, Earthquake, yes. I would like Earthquake, please. Magnitude. And then we proceed to the Generation 8 games, where we will cover Pokemon Sword, and then I believe I will cover Legends Arceus? Arceus, however you want to say it. I will double check my list because I do have a specific list in the specific order that I want to do that. Nice. So yeah, and then Generation 9 obviously with Scarlet and Violet, and we have Pokemon Legends ZA, so that'll be coming out. We'll be doing that with, since that's a remake of Generation 6, we'll be doing that post, well, actually I guess I could do the games with, I could do the games within their own generation. But technically, Legends Arceus is a Gen 8 game, technically. So, I'll be playing that one with Gen 8. But I technically could play with Gen 6. Wow. Oh, hello, G-Dude. Alright, my repel wore off. Hey. Um, but yeah, I believe I'll be covering Legends ZA later on after the main series. I might actually cover the Legends games kind of separate from the main series games. We'll see. All depends. But yeah, as for the main series games, going Generation 3, then Generation 4 with Gen 2 remakes, then Generation 5, then Generation 6 with Gen 3 remakes, then Generation 7, Generation 8, then Generation 9. So, that is the order in which I will cover things. Of course, there will be plenty of other projects going on in the midst of those, as Saturdays will be my mix of Pixelmon and other games. And, the occasional co-stream on random days, or perhaps Saturday instead of doing Pixelmon, or one of my projects if I decide to co-stream. Should be a fun time. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, our next project will take us to the region of Hoenn. And personally, my second favorite region of games. My favorite region of all is... that's a tough one. Because my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Platinum. But my favorite region might have to be Unova within the Black and White franchise. I don't know, Paldea's good too. It's very difficult to kind of categorize those games together as part of the favorite. Oh, I mismatched that. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be... Oh, well, that's not going to be fun. But... yeah, I would say... I'm just going to leave him in. That's fine. I would say either Unova or Paldea are my favorite regions, but Hoenn is definitely a second. So I quite enjoy the Hoenn region. It's probably the region, at least in Pokemon Emerald, that I have the most game knowledge of. For the simple fact of I've played it so much. So it's gonna be super fun. I think I had a really balanced team. Mini is kind of like the cool ace trainers. So those are fun. Nice balanced, good teams. Very typical teams. So, grab the item here, Max Revive. That'll come in handy. Bag, we're gonna spray another. Actually, I'm gonna use some hyper potioning here. And then Paralyze Heal. And Super Repel. Alright. see. What other trainers do we have access to here? Alright, I have the wrong Pokemon in the lead. Actually, this is okay. Almost. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. And it's gonna hit me again. Maybe not worth it, but yeah, it's fine. Alright. Hello, trainer. So yeah, very much so looking forward to those projects. As I said, I'm going to be playing through all of the mainstream Pokemon games, and you know, if I have the chance, play through some of the other ones, you know, outside the mainstream. I definitely would like to check out some of the Pokemon Ranger games. I know that might be a little difficult, but I'll see what I can do to make it work. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I always played of the spin-off games. I always played the Pokemon Stadium games, and then, or not even Pokemon Stadium, just specifically like the, was it Pokemon Battle Revolution, kind of Stadium-esque. I played that one a lot, and then I played the Pokemon Ranger games, specifically Pokemon Ranger 1 and Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. So I played those games a lot. But as for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, didn't play it a whole lot. Well, I played a little bit in recent years, and then, you know, a little bit maybe demos as a kid. So might be fun to check those games out. Oh, come on. Yes, 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 I'm fast asleep. Oh, no 2-turn wake up. Aw. Really, 3 turns asleep. Oof. Alright, there we are. Primate. Yeah, some other projects I'm working on. The Legend of Zelda franchise, I'm currently, you know, playing through. We'll actually have it this weekend. I'm playing through, or this upcoming Saturday, playing some more Ocarina of Time. So looking forward to that. Continuing that project, and then moving forward with the Legend of Zelda games. I am in a debacle, I should say, maybe a debate or debacle with myself. Also, that is surprising that I've one-shot that, but I'll take it. Yeah, a bit of a debate is, do I play similarly to this, where I play it in not necessarily release order? Can I bike over that? I don't think so. No, this is like the switches. Yeah, these are for the Switches. Okay. Right. But I'm debating if I play it in release order. So starting all the way back on the NES and playing through games in that regard with like playing updated versions that got remakes in the future. Or do I play it chronologically where what is it called? I start with Skyward Sword and continue on through where the rest of the franchise is. So it's a bit of a debate for me. Because there's good arguments for both. Best argument for playing them in chronological order is it's the order that they came out in. It's the release order. So starting with The Legend of Zelda and then moving on to, I will be skipping Legend of Zelda 2, The Legend of Link. I will not be playing that game now. I say that I'm not completely throwing out the idea of playing the game, but I will not be playing the game in my current position. I have no desire to, so I will not be doing it currently. Whether I play it in the future, no clue. I hurt myself. But I do intend to play through many, if not all, depending on how many I can get access to and be able to stream. So, luckily there's a vast majority of the early ones have a version on the Switch. Whether or not it's the most up-to-current version, it's still a version of the game. So I can be able to cover that. I fear the biggest difficulties might be the DS games, but as I'm playing this, I can play those on emulator. It's just a matter of obtaining them and, being able to play them on my computer. Alright, so, right, no repel. Or, not high enough level, I should say. This might not work, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh, actually didn't take me out. Awesome. So I will be playing through majority of the Legend of Zelda games. I might do them out of order. That's the other thing, is just play all the ones that I do have access to and then work on getting access to the ones. And the ones that I do have access to, try to play those in a specific order. So it's certainly a debate. I'm leaning more towards that option of just the ones that I do have, I play those in a specific order. And then if I happen to be able to come across other ones, I kind of add those to the queue, so some might get pushed back. But I will never say what my next project is and then do something else without saying it. So similarly to this, these games, I had specified that I was going to move on to the Generation 2 games, and then I changed that agenda because I had, at some point in time, I made the list a while ago when I first considered what I was going to be streaming. Ooh, critical hit. Haven't seen one of those in a while, or not that I've noticed, or one that's mattered really for that particular matter. When I first decided that I was going to specifically stream Pokemon and be a variety streamer off of that, but be having my main forte be Pokemon, it was a how do I gotta do this here? I gotta do this. It was a decision that I made to plan out which starters I wanted for which games I was playing. So that I would have, the starters that I enjoy. Also, this ain't gonna work too well because I don't think, so we're gonna switch to Firo. So yeah, the enjoyment that I have with these games specifically, ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Drill pack, please. Is just the fact that I know the order, I know how I want to play them, I know that I can get them and play them as I need to. Also, drill pack didn't. That's annoying. Snorlax, you're the lowest level. Thank goodness that missed. That might have taken him out. I don't know. But yeah, so the Pokemon games I enjoy because I know them. I know the order that they are, to play them in. I know what to do with them. With Legend of Zelda, it's a little bit more difficult because there's a lot more that goes into it. Do I play around the convoluted timeline? Do I just play release order? Is it possible to play release order with getting all the games in in a decent amount of time like that? So I'm very much so leaning towards the idea of just starting as early as I can with the games that I can and playing up until I run out of available games. And then whilst I'm playing those games, I work on getting the other games of the franchise. So, and also what's considered main series or what's not considered main series is a debate as well. I think what I might try to do is just go off the official timeline that is both in Hyrule Historia and in on like the Zelda official website or Zelda Historia official website. So might try to go on that and base that off of which games I play in which order, should I have the access to them. So technically it will be lore, it will be in the order of the lore, but being able to play the games, any games that I just don't have access to, I'll just skip over. Because very few, as a matter of fact, I think, to my knowledge, only 2 sets of games are direct sequels and prequels. And that is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are a little convoluted because it's... I don't want to spoil it for the ending of those who haven't seen, but those who know it, it's a little convoluted, but at the same time it is, direct sequels and prequels. Also, I don't want to fight this thing. Not with my Firo. Bag. No. Pokemon. But the other one being the 2 most recent games, Tears of the... Well, not 2 most recent games, but 2 games recently, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Those are direct... Tears of the Kingdom is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. So, playing through those games will definitely be back-to-back, both the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I will do those games back-to-back. Because I also I know for a fact I have access to those games. I own Breath of the Wild and I own Tears of the Kingdom, and both Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are on the Nintendo Switch Online. So, I think. Was it Majora's Mask? I think so. I'm fairly certain. Might be mistaken. But yeah, so specifically looking forward to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because those games are just so much fun. There's so much to do in those games. They are a lot of fun. I will be covering a lot of Breath of the Wild and just varying playthroughs or varying things, should I get everything to work that I want to get to work. Okay. I know it's not all of the trainers, so that's all of the ones on this level, I think. I'm trying to go level to level. I do believe that is all of the trainers on this particular level. Where is the start? Is this start? Okay, there's a... Come on. There's this down here. Hi, buddy. Okay, so I already bested him, right? I already bested to you. Oh, right, there's that. I can go get that, because this was a split decision. Well, plusle in chat for anyone who wants to try to catch up. Dragon Claw. Decent move. Not one we're going to be using, though. Okay, can't go that way. So I gotta go down here. Aha, so this is the front. Okay. So this is the front. So... Alright, so I have to do this. Kind of run through it as I normally would. Okay. I think I got all the trainers, honestly. Might be missing a few. Ooh, nice, Clara. Way to go. And welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let me see. Didn't miss any of these guys over here. Okay, can't get through there, so let's go this way. Alright, so... Fought you already. Not missing anything, so there's... Okay, there's a couple trainers down there that I know I didn't fight. Okay, can't go that way. So... Okay, so let me bring this over here, I guess. I don't think I wanted to push that far. Might be okay. I hope. Nope. Gosh darn it. That's okay. Yeah, because I can't get anything down here. So, pushed it a little too far. That's okay. So yeah, back to the topic of Legend of Zelda games specifically. I Oh no, too far. I will most likely play them in the order as I said, where it's just the ones that I have access to. I'll play them in release order, or not release order, chronological order. So I'll play them in lore chronological order. At first basing it off of official timeline, and then going on my best discretion. As for other games in general, also, ooh, Kingware. I don't really have a whole lot of other ideas for games. I mean, I have other games that I can play, but also, why would the AI do that there? That makes no sense. Unless it straight up just predicted me switching to an electric type, which shouldn't happen. But oh well, it's fine. Make it work. Yeah, I do have a few other games. I don't have many, but I do have a few other games in mind. So just trying to working those in to make sure it's enjoyable for one, and two, I don't get in trouble by playing anything I shouldn't. And I mean by like copyright wise. But for reference, I will not be dabbling in any sort of adult games. The occasional more, how should I put this? The occasional violent game, perhaps, but I'm going to try to steer away from it. I don't particularly care to stream any games with more violence than fictional and cartoonishly. So, but some fun, solo playthroughs of things, or doing co-stream playthroughs with people would be open on the table for many games, realistically. I couldn't take the Blastoise out. Oh, okay. Man, I wish I had Thunder. Thunder is... Ooh, that's actually not a bad tactic, because I have Rain Dance on my Blastoise. Thunder is 100% accurate in the rain. That's not a bad idea. Be good for Lorelei. I might do that. Now that that opened my eyes. Yeah, I might try that out, just for the fun of it. What's going on there, Brick? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, nice, got the flinch. Oh, come on. But yeah, I mean, I would love to hear some feedback about specific games that people might be interested in seeing me play. If it's accessible and it's something that I might enjoy or might approve of playing, I'd be happy to play it. I just need to obviously make sure I have access to the game. That's the biggest thing, is if I can have access to the game and it's reasonable access, depending on the type of game, I'm more than welcome to, or more than open to play it. But I do have a plethora of games I would like to play myself, so might be a while, and especially with how I have my streaming schedule structured, might be a long while. Alright, so let's drop that down there. Is there anything up here that I missed? Don't think so. No, that's just the way down. Oh, come on, seriously? That's annoying. Not the fact that I got into a battle, but the fact that I go off screen for a second and that boulder resets. I thought it was only when you leave areas. That's annoying. Alright, well, around the way I go, I suppose. I messed up. I was supposed to go up and around. Yeah, I know about Pokemon. I never said I was good at puzzles and maps. Although I'm decently good at puzzles. But not like jigsaw puzzles, like brain teaser puzzles. Those I'm good at. Alright, let me go do this the correct way. Oh, the boulder is missing. So I guess it's down here. Right, and then I think I bring it over here. Yeah, to this one. So it's just a straight little shot. But yeah, for the most part, it should be pretty close to fully cleared on Victory Road. Let me just run up here. Okay. Brick, you've been here before? How dare you? Alright, and then these people. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's all the trainers, as a matter of fact, in Victory Road. Huh. I do believe that is all the trainers. So we have a full clear of Victory Road. All trainers, all items. Okay. Well, let's see. Where else can we go? Don't think we have anything else. There's the Seafoam Islands, but I think I've fully cleared those. Mountain Moon I fully cleared. Rock Tunnel. Okay, technically there's more to Rock Tunnel if I remember correctly. I don't know. Pokemon Tower fully cleared. I think I've fully cleared most areas. I could go do some of like the Sevi Islands. If we go to Vermilion City. I enjoyed a little spelunking. Nice. I don't remember much about the Sevi Islands, so we're going to be kind of figuring that out as we go along. I have to go down to the port here, and I think I talked to this guy. Let's go one island. So yeah, if we open up our map, oop, that's another map. We are here on one island. We have access to Treasure Beach, Kindle Road, and Mount Ember. And if we go over to 2 Island, we have Cape Brink. And then 3 Island has the Berry Forest, Bond Bridge, and 3 Island Port. So let's head up to, let's go down to Treasure Beach, actually, first, and then we'll head up to Mount Ember. This is Kindle Road. And where's Treasure Beach? Wild sand shrew and chat for anyone wants to try to catch it. I'll give it a shot. Drop my controller here. Oopsies. Hello? Uh-oh. One moment, folks. Got a bit of technical difficulties here. My controller seemed to have disconnected itself. So I had to restart the game, but I did save. Nice! Caught the sand shrew, you and I both. Alright, let's see. Pokemon. Get Jolteon out here. And on the top, let's see, what other topics are there? Ooh, Pixelmon. I want to apologize for the last Pixelmon stream, the one that I streamed on Saturday. I had gotten exhausted, I just was not really in it, and I do apologize for that. So that stream, it will still go up, it's still available to watch, but I just wanted to apologize, you know, retroactively, that it wasn't my best. I'm going to work on that, and in doing so, I will be pre-planning what I'm going to be doing in my streams, or in my Pixelmon streams. And then I'll just kind of write out a plan, or write out, you know, just think up a plan on what I want to do. I will prep for it. That's why I want the That's why I want it to be every other week, so I have plenty of time to prep for it. And then that way I can give you guys a good quality stream of the game, to show off the game, because Pixelmon is absolutely amazing. It's such a great mod for Minecraft. Okay, so there's not much down here. Are you a trainer? Hello, mister. Good things get washed up by the ocean current onto this beach. That's why I often come here for some beach combing. Oh. Let's see here, well. Nope, walk too far. Aha, an Ultra Ball. Nice. Let's go over on this side. How about over here? Over here? Not much of a treasure beach. I only found one piece of treasure. Nope. Aha, another Ultra Ball. Okay, I think that's all. But yeah, so I will be doing that from here on. What is this? Pokemon Net Center, right? I will be pre-planning and, grinding and working on all of the various necessities for Pixelmon going forward. So if you see a lot of progress done, I won't do anything like progression worthy, but just all of the resource gathering, material grinding, stuff like that, I will work towards and do off stream. As I exclaimed, it's just not enjoyable to me doing that on stream, at least right now. Maybe in the future, some days I might just want to stream, and if I come across something cool, I'll come across something cool. But just to have complete and total transparency on that. So when you guys see stuff like that done, it's all for better. It's all for me better personally. Me being better for you guys for content. That way I'm not running around like I did on Saturday, just kind of doing some things and then defaulting to explore. We did find cool stuff, and we did mark out the location for the second region, even though we haven't really finished the first gym yet, but I digress. Alright. We don't have Rock Smash, now that I think about it. Huh. Now that I think about it, we never got Rock Smash. Interesting. I might come back and do that. Actually, where do you get Rock Smash? We can go get that real quick. Rock Smash, Fire Red. Oh, okay. So on this on this island, actually, now that I think about it, or from what I see, it's on this island. Kind of interesting. Ah, oops. Interesting positioning. Kind of looks like she's punching him. Alright, sure. But yeah, so I'm super excited for doing that because it also helps me understand the mod more and understand what I can do. So that'll be fun. That's all I really have on that. Yeah, I mean, that's really a lot of what I have on the future, the present future. Kind of oxymoron there, but the future I have planned, or the foreseeable future. Well, I'm gonna have to fight one of these guys or both of these guys. So really, I can't get past him. Huh? He must turn around so fast. Interesting. I guess I could fight neither of them. I'm just running behind. Light the fire in your heart ember spa. Interesting. Okay, there's nothing else. I wonder what's up here. Is this just open water? Oh, this is Mount Ember. Right. I'll come back. For now, we have a mission. Going in here and getting this. Alright. I don't know if there's Pokemon in here or not, so I'm gonna use a repel anyways. I can buy plenty of them. Hello. There you are. HMO 6, Rock Smash. So we can teach that to... Let's teach it to Primate. And then we will get rid of focus energy. We won't really be using this in battle unless we just need to burn one, move and the enemy Pokemon is weak. But darn it. And the other one's gonna see me too. Oh well. It's fine. But yeah. So, Rock Smash, you can break small boulders. I forgot you got it this late in the game. Technically, we could have gotten it earlier, but I didn't bother doing much here until after I had beaten all the gyms. So, I mean, as far as items go, we're pretty much set for the Elite Four. There's definitely some healing items I want to get to just kind of help us along, but battling trainers will help with that, so be able to have the money for things. I am going to try my hand more at the game corner to try to get some of the... Actually, I don't think actually, now that I think about it, with the new strategy that I'm going to try, I don't think I actually need anything from the game corner. Yeah, I don't think I need anything because I got Ice Beam and got Thunder, and I'm going to be using that. Either way, this won't kill me. Okay, so it is my level, or so it is their level. Interesting. interesting. Yeah, so train of thought derailed. I won't need anything from the game corner, so that's exciting. Alright, so I can go down here and break through all these rocks, yes. And of course I have to do this every single time. Why they put 3 rocks here and made sure you knew how to use it, I will never know. But that one was just funny and unnecessary. Ooh, there's an item down there. Ooh, almost. So I can hold up on that. Wild Ice Q in chat for anyone who wants to try to catch up. Ah, last patch of grass. Oh, we get to kind of see the Pokemon that are over here. Ooh, Ponyta. Nice. Max Repel. Not bad. Let's see, what else is down here? Because there's another pathway. Oh, I guess it just brings you back down here. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there we are. And then we can go in here. And I think that's all I want to do for the Sevi Islands right now. I know there was other places we could go, but that's all I want to do with them for right now. Nice, Brick, you got it. Let's go. Let's see, where else can I go? Could run around the Safari Zone a little bit. Try to get a few items there. Might not be a bad idea. Ooh, I should check in on the Celadon department store. See what I need to stock up on. See what cool stuff I can sell. Selling things in Celadon. Roar, Hyper Beam, Dig, Brick Break, Secret Power, and Attract. Nah, don't need anything in there. Great Ball, Super Potion, Revive. I'll buy a couple. Let's see. I'll buy 3 revives. Well, let me buy 5. I'll get 2 for each party member. I'm going to be stocking up on 4 stores, so I don't need any of those. Definitely want to buy some more of these super repels. What cool stuff can I sell here? Anything that I don't need. I guess let me go through and use up a bunch of stuff. Carbos raises the base speed. We're going to give that to Jolteon. PP up. We're going to give that to Graveler for Earthquake. think there's anything else here, so now I can sell a bunch of stuff off here and make some more money. Sell the Thunderstone, Nugget, sell a Waterstone. Yeah, only 100 I'll keep it. Yeah, only 50 I'll keep it. Yeah, why not? It's a decent chunk of money there. Don't think there's anything in here that I want to sell. TM case. I could technically sell these, but not. I don't need to. Oh, I didn't realize I had so many. Yeah. Alright. And then I think, let me check. I don't think there's anything else on the other floors that I need, so. I'll be wrapping up here shortly. Let me go back to the Indigo Plateau here. Stock up on a few things. Buy floor stores. We're gonna grab 2 of these. So each Pokemon has 5. And revives. We have 2 per each Pokemon. Then I guess we'll spend the rest of our money. Wow, we can really only spend that much. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I guess spend the rest of the money on Ultra Balls, maybe? I don't know. Sure, why not? Nothing else I want to sell, so. I know it's a bit short. One moment, folks. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, I'm back, folks. So, yeah, we are pretty much ready, aside from our levels, which I will remedy. Don't worry. So I'm going to definitely be, that'll be interesting, but I have a lot of grinding to do. But I'll get us there. 20 levels. Oof, that's a lot of grinding. I'll be spending a lot of time in Victory Road. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Yeah. Been a long time since I've beaten this game, but I'm happy to be able to beat it on stream with you guys. I'm going to be ending here. I only planned to stream until about 7. I figured it'd take us about that long, and I was pretty on the dot, honestly. Did everything that I wanted to do, aside from mindless grinding, but that I'll, as I said many times, I'll cover that. So yeah, next time on Pokemon Fire Red, we will be traversing through this door and into the Elite Four. I do have a few VODs that I'm way behind on. I apologize. I plead for your patience for anyone who's keeping up with those. I'm going to work on some tonight if I can, and throughout the rest of the week. I will do my best to have everything up to date as of what would be streamed by Saturday evening up. And aside from maybe Saturday's stream itself, I will do my best to have everything up to date and up, titled, descriptioned, uploaded to YouTube, at least to where it's pending, and it might be the day after. So I do apologize for my delay on that, but we can actually head up here and kind of show off a little bit of this. I think I showed off a little bit of this, but it's just like a normal Pokemon Center. There's nothing special. But yes, I will do my best to work on those and get those fully up to date and ready. So that way, before we start on the next project, everything for this project will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. So we will do our save. We are at 26 hours, 16 minutes. That's including speed up the many times, the couple times that I've used it. Only 35 Pokemon in the Pokedex, but honestly, not bad. Could obviously be better. We have plenty of Pokemon in here. If I go up here and look, we have plenty of Pokemon that could evolve. Kakuna, Metapod for one of them, Clefairy, Paris, Pidgey, Pikachu. Like tons of these Pokemon can evolve, and we've seen their evolved forms, so that might come at a later date. Something that I'm kind of thinking on, it's an idea that I got, is looking into and having a public viewing of a live Pokedex for the national decks across all my games. So going through and looking at which Pokemon I have caught and own in this game, and then moving on to the next game, and then the next game, but it keeps it up to date with the live count, and it's something that you guys can view as well. I can put it, I can link it in chat here, I can have it be on the YouTube descriptions, so if that's something you guys think you might like to try to keep up with me and see where my progress is at from stream to stream, something I absolutely would be willing to do and look into if there is such a thing out there. But yeah, so switch over to the ending screen here. Hope you do all enjoyed. Hope all of you have enjoyed. Big shout out to my wonderful mods, the wonderful people that they are. Anyone in chat hanging out, just vibing, all my lurkers, and of course my VOD frogs who see this in the future. Next time, this Thursday, we will be facing the first of many Elite Fours in our Pokemon journey to become the ultimate Pokemon Master. Let me see if there's anyone to raid out to before we cut things off. Let me see here. Don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Let me see here. You don't think so? Nope. Doesn't look like it. But anyways, as always, hope you enjoyed, and take care. See y'all next time on Thursday.